Hey guys, Chrissy here, back with another video. Um, I'm recording this one really early, so a previous Sunday chat has just dropped, and I'm recording it just over an hour after, on the 29th of March. Um, that's the Sunday, so I'm recording this Sunday chats that you're watching now, a Sunday before the one that it's due. I usually don't do them. I never did them so early or so before. So like far in advance before, but a few things have happened I wanted to talk about. There's a small thing. Oh, by the way, ignore this. This is just I got some. I'm like okay, and this looks bad. It's actually lipstick. Um, don't know why my tongue did that. Um, my coursework results have come out. In short, I scraped an A in my history. Apparently, well, I got 28 out of 40. Apparently, that's an A, which I'm happy about. And then I am quite unhappy because I scraped a C in my EPQ. Now, that was mainly, hang on, sorry, that wouldn't have shown on your side, but I had to pause for something very quickly. So yeah, the reason why I got such a low grade on my EPQ is because of a very minuscule production log, I believe at least. I've not been told this, but I sort of just know it because it's my work, so I know it, right? Ultimately, my production log was slacking. I look so bloody red. I promise I'm not this red in real life. It's because the last video I did, probably the last two videos, I was wearing makeup, and I'm not today because I've just come back from church. Well, just come back. I was at church, so I was early. But for reasons that I'll get onto in a minute, that won't be the case forever. Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed because I want at least a B because I'd get a grade reduction from Birmingham. But to be honest, I'm sort of over it. It's been 48 hours. I'm over it, more or less. Like, it's a bit bittersweet. No, it's still not even bittersweet. It's just bitter. It's a bit bitter. But I know that the essay itself was good. At least good enough for me. Like, I was happy with the essay. I don't know if it was good, but I was happy with it. That's not what is bothering me. But hey ho. The main reason why I wanted to do this. You know what? I'm probably going to put this up tonight. I'm not going to put it up next Sunday. I'm putting it up tonight. I'm surprising people. The main reason why I wanted to make this video, however, is because I've made a somewhat impulsive decision to, and I won't give the names of the churches because this is going on the internet, but move from my parish church, which is not a very far walk from me. I won't give the details, but I'll say it's under 15-minute walk, to a bigger church closer to the town centre of where I live. And I'm going to start going next weekend, which will be Easter weekend. So if you're watching this around then, have a happy Easter. But yeah, I've made this decision mainly because of because of the confession that I'm trans that I made 2 weeks ago. Sorry, poorly worded. Long day. Newcomers to the channel. Oh, wrong way. That skirt that looks really bad in this camera that I was going to change is because I am trans. right? Trans woman, to clarify. I mean, the hopefully the channel name makes that obvious, but I appreciate that what I wear doesn't always make that obvious. The church that I go to currently, they're all lovely people, but they don't get it. They don't even know what it means. A lot of them are of a certain age. And I don't know, it doesn't feel as encouraging of an environment. And the priest at this new church that I've been speaking to, he gets it. And it's a very like actively supportive church. Pardon me. The term that's traditionally used is an affirming church, that being one that sort of aligns itself with the wider acceptance of LGBT practices. I'm trying to phrase that in as diplomatic of a way as possible. And it kind of sucks, right? Because I've been going to this church, my church, for 2 years or so now. But, since I've started with the gender stuff, since I've gone sort of neck deep into it, it's become increasingly hard anywhere to keep up that sort of illusion. To pretend that I am George and not Christina. And I kind of just want a fresh start. And somewhere where I can do that comfortably and confidently. And so, almost said the church name. My current church isn't giving me that. So, yeah. But it's painful because all of the people that I know from the faith community go there. My godfather and godmother both go there. My godmother's husband is the curate there, although he leaves in June. My mother is friends with a lot of the people that go. I'm friends with a few of the people that go. It's sad, right? Like, it's genuinely kind of tragic. And I'm still only sort of 70-80% certain I want to do it. But I think so. The plan is to go there and present female and be open about it from the start. And I'm excited because I want to make that transition as early as I can, as soon as I can, as quick as I can. I'm finally ready to embrace it, but it's coming with sacrifices, which that can kind of suck. I don't know, whoever's listening, if this is something you can relate to. Maybe there's a trans person who watches these, or maybe it doesn't even need to be in that context, but sometimes just to follow what you really want to do, to make the change in your life, you gotta cut something out. And sometimes, there can be a feeling of good riddance, right? I did martial arts for 10 years. Eventually I got so bored of it that I was happy to quit. But sometimes there can be regret to it. And I feel like this is going to be one of those times. So, yeah. I don't know when this is coming out. Maybe it'll be coming out Palm Sunday, very late in the evening, because it's Palm Sunday right now and I'm recording. Maybe it will be coming out Easter Sunday. Either way, I hope you have or have had a wonderful Easter. As soon as I know myself, I'll let you guys know how Easter Sunday, which will likely be at the new church, went. And yeah, I've made this decision and I wanted to record it. A large part of this channel for me, you know, part of it was to have an active audience to discuss philosophy and things with. I've found that that's not going to develop from YouTube. You know, I've since done other things, like I've found pen pals for that is one thing I've done, which is really nice. But the other purpose of this was to have somewhere where I can record my thoughts. Now I have to be careful with it because it's going out, right? But it's somewhere where I can, I don't know. I just want to be able to look back on it at some point and say, yeah, no, this was my situation, and maybe I'll regret it all. Look, maybe 3-4 years from now, I'll realise that the whole trans thing wasn't for me, and I'll turn back. I don't see it happening, but you know, it happens to people. It's a thing. Look it up. Detransitioning. But I don't think so. Either way, I want to be able to look back on this. I want to look back on my thought process, however embarrassing or wrong it turns out to be, and just live with it, you know? Anyway, that will probably be all from me. Oh, hang on. Hope that background noise isn't picking up. Sorry, there's folks right outside my door. I hope it's not picking up, but yeah, that will probably be all from me. I'm looking forward to hearing if anyone actually watches these, what their thoughts are on my decision. I appreciate I've given very little context, but this is where we're at. Right. Yeah, good night, guys.